was a cold and still night in a mountain village called Willowbrook. The village was surrounded by thick forests, and everyone who lived here knew a deep respect for the forests. Every tree seemed to have its own voice, and every stream to hide its secrets. In the village, there lived an old woman named Agnes, who had the reputed gift of communicating with the woods. Many believed that her herbal healing and forest advice had magic in them. Agnes lived alone in an old wooden cottage on the edge of the village, and most people turned to her only in times of need. One dark night, when the moon covered the sky in a mysterious light, something broke. Loud screams and fires upset the village. When the villagers ran to Agnes's cottage, they found her on fire and in a deep, ecstatic trance. Her eyes shone like two torches of light, and her body seemed no longer her own. The people thought that the woods had put up a defense and used Agnes as a means of warning the village. But what happened next was even more important. Agnes began to speak words that no one understood. They were ancient languages lost in time, but they seemed to be the ancient secrets of the forests themselves. The woods began to glow with a strange light, and the gusty wind began to whisper something mysterious. The villagers were confused and scared. They couldn't understand what was happening. Then one of the villagers, a young boy named Daniel, decided to find out the truth. He made his way towards the forest and penetrated deep into the darkness. He felt that he was being guided by something, and images appeared in his mind that he did not understand. When he reached the middle of the forest, he saw a stunning sight. The trees began to move, their branches breaking to form the shape of a giant spirit that looked like a forest guardian. The spirit began to speak in an ancient language that Daniel suddenly understood. He talked about how people started abusing the forests and forgetting their ancient commitment to nature. Agnes was only a means of alerting the village to their sins. Daniel returned to the village with a message, and the people began to change. They started taking care of the forests like never before. Agnes remained in a trance, and her body became a permanent link between the village and the woods. Since that night, the village of Willowbrook has become a model of balance between humans and nature. The forests put hope and fear into the hearts of the villagers, reminding them that nature has its own power and mystery. Agnes remained in the cottage, still in a trance, guarding the woods and reminding people of their duty to nature. This horror story reminds us that nature is a force that should be treated with respect and care. Some of nature's secrets are deep and ancient, and they can emerge at times when we need them most.